Hello friends and welcome. Since it's been almost 2 years since I did a video focusing on my most important and highly recommended beauty tools, I thought it was high time to do an updated version of this video. So today's video will feature my current favorites. These are tools that I use on a regular basis, absolutely won't do without, and truly recommend. But before we have some fun talking about these tools, I want to take just a few moments to greet those of you who are new and also welcome back all of you who are already friends. For those of you who are here for the very first time, this channel addresses the needs of those of us who most likely remember the release of the films Raiders of the Lost Ark, Field of Dreams, and Steel Magnolias. And our focus is on how we can strategically use the right techniques and the right products in the right places so we can look our best now. So if this channel feels like it might be in your comfort zone, I do hope you'll subscribe before you leave today. Let's get the ball rolling today with a product I use multiple times a day and which I literally could not function without. It's a magnifying mirror. There are so many wonderful varieties of these mirrors on the market. Some are handheld, some can be placed on the vanity, some have built-in lighting, and some can be attached to the wall. I happen to have one that's mounted on the wall of our main bathroom, which has a magnification of 7. It's at the perfect height so I can easily look directly into it. I only wish I could find a mirror with the same magnification that I could easily mount high enough on a stand to use here in my YouTube studio. In here I have a magnification mirror of 5, so if you see me squinting down and leaning into it, you'll know why. I simply need to do some more research so I can find one that works here in this studio better. Now I know it can be really painful to look into a mirror with greater magnification, but it's truly amazing how much we can miss without a magnifying mirror. Has anyone else besides me ever been shocked to realize that a dark hair has been growing from our chin, which we somehow fail to notice? Enough said. The second tool is a product that we may not have needed a few years back. Did you ever realize that as we women grew older, we also would grow more facial hair? Yep, it's not your imagination. As we get older, we lose estrogen, which means that testosterone is unopposed. This causes us to grow more facial hair where men grow hair, and unfortunately, to grow less hair on our head and our eyebrows. Increased facial hair can make a smooth, even application of foundation more difficult, since foundation can pill or flake due to the facial hair. So it can be very helpful to shave that peach fuzz off our faces. In addition to helping foundation and other makeup products adhere better and look better on our face, shaving can also help exfoliate the top layer of skin, promote better circulation, and also improve the ability of products like serums and moisturizers to better penetrate into our skin. I love to use this travel-friendly, easy-to-use, flawless finish razor from Finishing Touch to shave off that peach fuzz. And here's what that floating head looks like. As you saw, it has a floating head which glides over the contours of the face easily. It's safe, it's quick, it's easy to use, and it creates no redness or irritation. It also has a built-in LED light. It comes with a small brush so you can easily remove the top and clean it after each use. And contrary to popular belief, our facial hair will not grow back coarser or darker. This next tool you've heard me talk about and seen me use just about every time I put on makeup. And the reason is simple, because it works and it makes a huge difference. It's an eyelash curler. Now, I know an eyelash curler can be a bit intimidating to use, and you definitely have to be careful not to pinch that delicate eyelid area, but lashes can look so much longer and thicker when we use one. And if you've seen some of my videos, you'll know the technique I use to get extra curl. I like to use an eyelash curler with a handle like this, which is easier to grip. This happens to be a Revlon curler, but Tarte and Dior also make eyelash curlers with nicely padded handles as well. And it's also important to remember to regularly use 70% isopropyl alcohol to sanitize our eyelash curler. After all, we really don't want to take any chances with any tool that goes near our eyes. Now let's talk about application tools. First, a makeup sponge. I personally love this Real Techniques sponge that's angled because it can easily get into the nooks and crannies of my face. But there are many other great sponges out there on the market. e.l.f. makes a really good one, and then there's a state-of-the-art and pretty expensive original Beauty Blender sponge. But I want to spend a couple of minutes on why a makeup sponge is such an important tool. Basically, you can use a damp makeup sponge to apply just about every makeup product except brow powder, eyeliner, and mascara. In fact, one of these days I might do a video where I apply almost all of my makeup with a sponge. And if that would be a video you'd like to see, just let me know in the comment section below. In addition to applying makeup, a sponge works wonderfully well to blot off excess makeup product and to go over all of our makeup at the end of our makeup routine. Tapping over all of our makeup at the end of our makeup routine helps all of our products meld into the skin and look really flawless. Now let's focus on some makeup brushes that can not only make a difference in how our makeup looks, but also make a difference in how the makeup applies. I have 4 brushes here that I really love. First is a buffing brush, which you've heard me talk a lot about since it can make a big difference in how our foundation looks. It helps to gently push the makeup into the skin so it looks beautifully blended and seamless. The one I love is the Dual Contour Blender Brush 201 from makeup artist Eve Pearl, which I love as a foundation buffing brush for 3 different reasons. First, it's very soft. Second, it's dense, which really helps work the makeup into the skin. And third, it's angled, so it's very easy to cover all the different areas of the face. And here's a second brush from Eve Pearl that I also love because it's a double-ended brush. It's her Dual Crease Blender Brush and it's number 205. I like to use this brush for 3 different things. The smaller side can be used to apply eyeshadow into the crease, and the angled larger side can be used to blend in the eyeshadow. But the larger angled side is also great for blending contour onto the sides of the nose because of the perfect shape and angle of the bristles. And by the way, you can find Eve Pearl's brushes on her website and on QVC. Often on QVC, you can get a brush or a brush with one of her makeup products for a much better price. I'll be putting links to all of the products that I'm talking about in today's video in the description box below under Show More. This next brush is from Real Techniques. It's their makeup setting brush, and it's a fantastic brush for applying highlighter or setting powder. It's the perfect size and firmness for either powder or cream highlighter. And the best part is it only costs $7.99, so it's a great bargain. And I do wish Real Techniques made a slightly larger version of this brush as well. And the last brush I have that I've recently fallen in love with is one from Sigma. It's their brush number 30. It's a pencil brush, so it works well for detailed placement of eye products. And what sets it apart is that it's quite firm, so it works beautifully to place eyeshadow on the inner corner of the eye and apply color to the lash lines. And I think it works especially well for the lower lash line. And I just want to mention one other brush that I literally just got today. It's a brush I've been looking at for probably 2 years. It's their E25 blending brush. I used it for the first time literally about 20 minutes ago, and it did a fabulous job of distributing and blending out eyeshadow in the crease area. This is really an excellent brush. It's just big enough and firm enough to do a perfect job. The final 2 products are not brushes, but they're brush related. This product from Sigma is called their Sigma Switch, and its purpose is to remove a makeup product from a brush so the brush can immediately be reused. This is really an ingenious double-sided mat with soft silicone textures designed to gently pull liquid foundation, cream makeup, or powder pigments from our makeup brushes without having to use water or brush cleaning products. It makes it possible to quickly switch colors without changing makeup brushes, so we can not only save money since we'll need fewer brushes, but we can also save time since we have fewer brushes to clean. And I personally don't know anyone who enjoys spending a lot of time cleaning their makeup brushes. To use it, all you need to do is move the brush bristles through the textures which remove the color on the brush. Use circular motions for cream or liquid formulas, and use a back and forth motion for pressed powder products. Be aware, though, that there may still be color stains on the brush, but no makeup product residue will remain. And since we've just been talking about brush cleaning, it's probably appropriate to conclude our makeup tool rundown with a great product to clean brushes from Cinema Secrets. It's their brush cleaning soap and mat. And here's the mat that's tucked inside the lid. I especially love it because it's compact, handy, and doesn't take up much space. This product is vegan and cruelty-free and really reduces the time it takes to clean brushes, since we have everything we need in one convenient tin. It's very gentle and it thoroughly cleans both synthetic and natural hair brushes. Just get the brush wet, dip it into the soap, and then scrub it over the rubber pad and rinse. That's all there is to it. This is the last of our beauty tools, but I also want to address a question that I imagine some of you might be wondering about. And that is, why doesn't Elise ever talk about some of the wonderful microcurrent technology products that can really improve the look of our skin and facial structure? Well, quite honestly, I would love to use and recommend some of these tools because I do know that they can definitely make a difference. It's not that I don't want to try them because I would love to, but I'm simply unable to use these microcurrent products because it's recommended that microcurrent technology products not be used by anyone who has issues with atrial fibrillation. Since I've had AFib problems for the past 13 years, regretfully, I'm unable to test these microcurrent products out for you and give you an honest appraisal of how they work. However, in a future video, I do hope to acquaint you with some of these products because I want to bring on board someone who's an expert with them. But it's certainly been fun sharing with you today these other products which can really help our makeup look and apply so much better. I'm so glad you stopped by today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please tap that thumbs up like button. And I'd love to know in the comments section below any wonderful makeup tools that you definitely wouldn't part with. I look forward to having you join me next week, and I hope during the week ahead you'll stay happy and healthy and have a fabulous rest of your day today. Take care.